I'm here with New York State Senator Tony Avella. Thank you for being here tonight.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us a little bit about why programs like a drug-free world are so important.
Well, last year, the statistics show that 33,000 people across this country died of overdoses, of drug addiction. 1,300 in New York alone. It's very important that we have events like this and that we do all we can to have a drug-free world.
I agree. What have you seen by this program going into schools, talking to teens, talking to youth? What is it doing in schools?
Well, we hope that it's having an effect on our youth, not to take drugs, to be aware of drug addiction, and if they have a friend that they may see, fall into this epidemic, that they should report it and get their friends some help, so that at the end of the day, we have a drug-free world.
Do you think it's important to start early? And how early do you think is early enough for drug prevention?
Early intervention is extremely important. Obviously, we need to do as much as we can. In the state of New York, in the last 2 budgets, we put in $400 million for programs to address, to make sure that we have a drug-free world. But we need to do more. It's an epidemic, it really is.
What are some of the bills that are getting passed or that are in front of you now that can help?
Well, to increase funding for a lot of the programs, to make sure that there's wraparound programs, which basically means that not only does somebody get treatment when they're in the hospital or a clinic, but they get the services so that when they leave the clinic or the hospital, somebody's watching them, somebody's making sure that they're following up on their treatment or their protocol, and making sure that their family's taking care of them. And that's what we call wraparound, and we're doing a lot more in that respect. Always have a lot of organizations that deal with this subject and have clients who come up to Albany each and every day and basically tell us what works, what doesn't work. But for the most part, they're asking for more funding, and I can understand that. That's why we're trying to do more, just to have more professionals deal with this epidemic. I think that more and more people should be aware of this situation, and we need to do everything we possibly can to have a drug-free world and make sure that those 33,000 people who died last year, that not even one dies next year.
Thank you, Senator, for all the work that you do.
Thank you.
It's appreciated.